Hey patients, Dr. Epic here, back with some more high-grade provisions for you all. Today I wanted to talk about the planet Voeld of the Mass Effect universe. It's one of the 7 golden worlds of the Mass Effect Andromeda game, and I've always been fascinated by these habitat worlds. One can tell that a lot of love went into the creation of these, even though the game overall isn't perfect to this day. So I wanted to do these golden worlds some justice and explore them a little bit with you. Minor spoilers for the game Andromeda will ensue. Now, let's talk about Voeld. First, thank you so much for clicking. The planet Voeld is the third planet from its sun. Voeld has one moon and an orbital period of 57.1 Earth years, meaning one Voeld year is 57.1 years on Earth. This means that on this planet, Leonardo DiCaprio would have been dating a 0.3-year-old. This might raise some eyebrows with a few of you, but remember, he would also himself be 0.8 years old in this scenario. Don't mind that he's the only one in the relationship able to crawl and walk. Voeld has significant deposits of platinum, element 0, copper, and beryllium. Voeld used to be a temperate, green, lush, very habitable garden world. The Andromedan species known as Angara had colonized Voeld and populated this world extensively with large urban cities. This drastically changed, however, when the Scourge event, a destructive, dark energy affecting phenomenon, occurred. The Scourge pushed Voeld out of its natural orbit around its star. This ruined Voeld's climate and plunged the planet into a planet-spanning ice age. Now, the average surface temperature of Voeld is a negative 40 degrees Celsius, or coincidentally also negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's true, check it out and calculate it yourself. Affairs on the planet went from bad to worse when the hostile Ket arrived and eventually attacked the remnants of the surrounding Angaran colonies. Once the Milky Way initiative arrived at Voeld, the Angara was locked in a serious resistance battle against the Ket invaders in brutal, freezing temperatures. Using outdated data from old scans, the Milky Way descended initiative was taken by massive surprise upon their arrival on Voeld, seeing it having become an ice planet in stark contrast to their picture of a green, warm planet. Following activities and operations from the Initiative Pathfinder team, a Jardan Vault was brought online. This vault immediately began attempting to rectify the planet's natural climate by accelerating a greenhouse effect through controlled emissions of the potent greenhouse gas, carbon dioxide. How much of Vold's former climate can be rebuilt is unclear at this time, as Jardan technology is largely mysterious in its functions. As of this date, Vold's Angaran and New Initiative population is still at war with the Ket for control of the planet's surface. Voeld is supplying the Initiative with an export of vital water ice. As much of Vold's surface is frozen, there remains a lot of mysterious structures beneath from when the world was warmer. This makes exploration of the world pretty exciting if you can bear the cold. It seems the Angara dabbled in AI technology in their older days, something both Milky Way species and the Ket strongly oppose traditionally. They were such skilled AI smiths that an AI dubbed the Ancient AI still lives beneath the ice. It has grown unstable mentally and dangerously unpredictable. The Pathfinder team may choose to free or decommission the AI, the latter of which the AI frequently explicitly requests. On top of the ice is however where most of the dangers lie. Take for instance the many Ket outposts and prisoner camps. The most important operation on Voeld in newer times is undoubtedly the Pathfinder team's activation of the planetary vault and their actions against the Ket invaders. Upon earning trust of the Angaran resistance fighters, the Pathfinder joined them in a daring raid to rescue the leader figure, Moshai Shefa, whom after a betrayal was taken to a heavily guarded Ket facility in the perilous Voeld Mountains. The Pathfinder faced a difficult choice in whether to destroy the facility or save the captive Angara. It was at this moment the Initiative and Angaran resistance became aware of the Ket process exaltation firsthand. This was a terrifying revelation for the Angaran population, knowing that the Ket soldiers they had been fighting was their very comrades they fought alongside in battle against the Ket. This recontextualized the entire fight against the Angara for all living beings, where every single life form could be a possible exaltation victim.
Jal.
They are us.
The Moshe. I'll keep scanning for her. It looks like there are other rooms like this. We'd better find her fast.
They are us.
Yeah.
How many have I killed? Not knowing. Right, I did not know.
How can I help? What do you need?
That is kind. I don't know.
Well, then let's start by finding the Moshe. If anyone can figure out what this means for the Angara, I'm guessing it's her.
You are probably right.
Voeld's beautiful mountain ranges may yet again see warm and beautiful summer days in the future. For now, all we have is the cold, yet also immensely beautiful glaciers and peaks. Like all of Helios' planets, their futures are uncertain. But I know, I at least want to see what happens with Voeld, if the conflict dies down, and if the Angara and Initiative can learn to live together in a harmonic way. What do you guys think though? Do you think we will return to the Golden Worlds? How did you feel about them? Did you like Voeld? I know a lot of people didn't like Voeld that much because of after activating the vault, the environmental hazards like the cold doesn't really go away. But I think that, physically it makes sense. It's not as easy as cooling down a planet. We've seen volcanoes on Earth do that pretty rapidly in reality. But heating up a planet, it takes time, as you know. Even with all the CO2 we've been pumping into the atmosphere, it still hasn't increased by 10 degrees in the last 200 years. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see how long time it will take. So heating up a planet takes a bit longer. But I get it from a gameplay perspective. You want some rewards for actually completing the vault, and I sympathize with that completely. But as for now, I don't think there's too much else to say about Voeld for me. Let me know if you liked it or not, and I want to thank you for watching. So for now, I'll be signing out as Dr. Epic, and if you need more first aid, just subscribe.